India has achieved a remarkable feat in its fight against poverty. More than 240 million Indians have successfully risen above poverty levels in the last 9 years. Also, the decline in poverty was much faster between 2015-2021 in comparison to the period 2005-2015. This was revealed in Niti Ayog's discussion paper Multidimensional Poverty in India since 2005-2006. Now, what made this possible? Is India on the right track to meet UNDP Sustainable Development Goals? And what role are the Modi government's welfare initiatives playing in elevating the lives of the poor? Hello and namaste, I am Richa Dwivedi and you're with me on NIJ Explained. Before we look at the findings of the paper, we need to understand what the Multidimensional Poverty Index is. The Multidimensional Poverty Index, or MPI, is a globally recognized measure that goes beyond conventional parameters like monetary aspects in capturing poverty in multiple dimensions. It rather focuses on parameters such as healthcare, education, and standard of living. Multidimensional poverty in India has declined steeply from more than 29% in 2013-14 to 11% in 22-23. A reduction of nearly 18%. Multiple states have shown positive results. Uttar Pradesh leads the way with over 5.94 crore people climbing out of multidimensional poverty in the last 9 years. This is followed by Bihar at 3.77 crore, Madhya Pradesh at 2.30 crore, Rajasthan at 1.87 crore and other states. The paper also reveals that the pace of decline in poverty headcount ratio was much faster between 2015-16 to 2019-21 with more than 10% annual rate of decline compared to the period 2005-6 to 2015-16 which had only a 7% annual rate of decline. This achievement becomes significant since it puts India on track to achieve the first of the Sustainable Development Goals set by the UNDP in 2015, that poverty must end in all forms and dimensions by 2030. So far, India is on the track to achieve its SDG 1.2 of halving multidimensional poverty well before 2030. The Modi government's persistent dedication to enhancing the lives of the most vulnerable people has played a pivotal role in this accomplishment. Going by the United Nations Development Programme, focusing on healthcare, education, and standard of living, India has substantially progressed in the past 9 years, covering 12 MPI indicators. These indicators are classified under 3 dimensions: healthcare, education, and standard of living. Nutrition, child and adolescent mortality, maternal health. Under education, we have years of schooling and school attendance. Under standard of living, we have cooking fuel, sanitation, drinking water, housing, electricity, assets, bank account. Maternal health and bank accounts have been subsequently integrated into the Indian MPI index, aligning with national priorities. Numerous groundbreaking initiatives and schemes implemented by the Modi government have comprehensively tackled various dimensions of poverty, which has resulted in a staggering decline for a whopping 240 million people over the past 9 years in the country. Initiatives like Poshan Abhiyan and Anemia Mukt Bharat have improved healthcare access in the country. Pradhan Mantri Poshan Shakti Nirman or PM Poshan is a flagship program of the Government of India. It is the largest school feeding scheme in the world to address the twin problems of improving the nutritional status and school enrollment of children. Under the scheme, there is provision of hot-cooked meals to children of preschools or Bal Vatika. In primary schools, and 11.80 crore children of classes 1 to 8 studying in 11.20 lakh schools. Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana has targeted the public distribution system under the National Food Security Act, covering more than 81 crore beneficiaries, providing food grains to rural and urban populations. Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana has covered more than 50 crore beneficiaries, providing financial assistance to the vulnerable and unbanked section of the population. More than 4 crore houses are sanctioned under PM Awas Yojana. It also serves as an enabler for various other schemes such as Ujjwala Yojana with 10 crore beneficiaries, followed by Jal Jeevan Mission, potable water through taps, and the world-famous Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, providing cleanliness and toilets in the rural and urban areas of the country. Because to have a cylinder, tap, and a toilet, you first need a home. More than 11 crore farmers have benefited from schemes like PM Kisan and PM Fasal Bima Yojana, majority of whom belong to small and medium land-owning farmers. The E-shram portal has helped unidentified laborers from informal markets find jobs, and this has provided them with a safer and more secure environment. And low data costs and increase in access to the internet has enabled the creation of job opportunities, like the gig worker economy, which was unheard of before. The states that were traditionally facing high poverty have made remarkable progress, and thus the gaps are now closing between various states. Known for setting and achieving tough targets within the allotted time, the Modi government's newest aim will be to reduce multidimensional poverty to under 1%. Certainly, these efforts are swiftly resolving fundamental issues and accessing basic services, charting the course for India to achieve the goal of Viksit Bharat by 2047. So if you found this episode of NIJ Explained insightful, do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, this is Richa Dwivedi signing off. Dhanyavad and Namaste.